Hello everyone, this is Irina Blount from La La Land Crafts. Welcome to day 7 of our 24 days of Christmas tutorials event. I am starting the event with 12 videos on our YouTube channel, and then our design team is going to join in on our blog for the following 12 days. We are having a giveaway. We are asking you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment on the videos and then on the blog posts when our design team starts posting for a chance to win one of 3 $50 gift certificates to our online store. We also have a winter sale promotion going on right now. You'll get 20% off on our website at lalalandcrafts.com with promo code ADVENT2021, and the coupon code is good until the 25th of December, until the end of the event, until the Christmas day. So as you can see, a bear appearing again today. This was the card that we made yesterday, and while I was making this card, I just couldn't get this idea out of my head how cute this bear would look in a pocket. So here we go. Here today we are making the bear in a pocket, and we are using some of the same dies that you've already seen me using throughout the last 6 days and some of the other dies. I can't wait to show you how I made it. Let's go ahead and start with the tutorial. I have my die cutting done and my layers are cut. So let's go through the measurements like we always do. So it's 7 by 9.5 is our card base, and it's scored at 4 3/4. We have 2 layers of red cardstock, and these are 6.5 by 4 1/4. We have 2 layers of gold cardstock, and these are 3 7/8 by 6 1/8. 1 layer of white cardstock, 3 3/4 by 6, and then the paper from the paper pack is 3 3/4 by 6 as well. And then I have the foam, the 3mm foam, the same measurement, 3 3/4 by 6. And then I have a tiny piece of the white cardstock, and this one is 1 1/4 by 1 1/2, and it's scored at 3/4 of an inch on the 1 1/2 side. For the die cutting, I die cut 2 sets of the snowflakes, of the 3 snowflake set, and that's one of our newly released dies. I die cut 2 sets from the coffee mugs, one from white cardstock, one from this red polka dot paper, and I cut 2 of the whipped cream pieces from there. Then from the 3 pockets die, the die is like this with 3 pockets, and then this piece here we would use for the label, but for my project I needed a bigger one, so I actually had to cut one instead of die cutting it. So from the larger pocket, the one with the flaps, I die cut it from red cardstock, and then the smaller piece is from the pattern paper. Then from our double stitched eggs, I die cut 2 from the white paper, the large one, and then the smaller size one of these guys. Then our Build-A-Bear die, I die cut twice from, you can see I have 2 stacks here, so 2 from white cardstock, and then I die cut just the eyes and the nose, just this piece right here, from chipboard, and the pieces for the scarf and the hat, so the scarf and the hat from pattern paper. I'm using 3 different paper packs today for this card, and these are all from the last release. So this pink one right here, this really pretty pink one with the stars, is from the Starry Night paper pack. It's this paper right here. Then let me see, for all this kind of knitted pattern. For the hat and the scarf, I use this paper from Christmas Cheer. So just gonna flip really quick so you can see other designs in this paper pack. And then this polka dot paper, still crushing in Maroon Bright paper pack. So this is the paper right here. I love it. If you're not familiar with our papers are kind of on the thicker side, and they are printed on 80-pound cardstock, and they have a little bit of the sheen to them. So they're not glossy, but as you can see, it has like a little bit of the sheen, so they look very dressy on the projects. I'm going to first assemble our bear, and we're going to do it a little bit different from the way we did it yesterday. Yesterday we used chipboard for everything. Today I'm using the white paper, and this is actually 120-pound cardstock, and it's pretty thick, so I didn't feel like I needed to use the chipboard for this one here. So I have 2 of the arms. I'm just going to kind of quickly separate all of the pieces or combine them, these 2 sets. I'll need 2 of the arms of each arm. I'll need 2 of the right leg, 2 of the left leg. I'll need 1 for the face, eyes, the chipboard pieces, the nose, eyelids, ears. We'll need both, and I'll save these pieces for the head and the ends of the scarf. Just 1 from the white set and the pom-pom, and we don't need the rest of this. Now I already glued the smaller egg to the larger one, and we can assemble this. Just don't do the arms just yet, but I'm going to assemble the face, put the feet on, just 1 set, and the ears, just 1. So I said to get rid of the second set of the head, but I decided I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to actually layer the pattern paper onto 1 set of the white cardstock. I think it gives it a little more substance here. I'm going to do the same for the top of the head and for the pom-pom. And I'll do the same for the scarf too. Now we can put the scarf on, and for this card we are going to put the scarf on the same way as we did yesterday. So the scarf goes all the way right here, but the ends, instead of putting them on the front, we're going to have them like coming out from the back like that. I really love this paper. Looks really kind of realistic with the knitted design. But also love the colors of it. So cute with this light kind of peach and gray. Just so soft. Look at this. And then we can do the head. So again, a little bit of the glue right here by the stitching, and just overlap tiny bit, and then from the back we can add glue on this part here, and then put the top of the head behind it. And then we have our pom-pom. Like this. Now we don't have arms on yet, and for the arms we are just going to glue them together. So we're going to layer the If you grab one of each facing each other and then sandwich them like this with the right sides facing each way, that's how we're going to glue the arms. We're not gluing them on to the bear just yet, so we're just prepping them for later. And the second set of the arms just the same way. Now we're going to use the other part, the second part of the legs, and glue them onto the back of our bear. And again, we're just going to use the opposite ones to close it in, so it looks, because they're the same size, they're the same way, they're just mirrored, so it's really easy for us to make it look clean like this. And then we can do the same with the ears. Glue this on. And we're going to put the part of the head on here. And I think we're going to leave the pom-pom off. But then we're going to grab our second larger egg. We're going to go ahead and close the bear all the way. I think I'm going to add a little piece of paper on the inside because it's there's too much thickness here, so to make it, maybe I'll cut the smaller egg. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the smaller egg, and then it will be just perfect. So I'm putting the smaller egg in the middle, and this is for nothing else but the spacer, kind of. And now I can close this in. So now our bear is finished from the front and from the back. If you want to be cheeky, you can even give him a little tail there. This is from the pom-pom, I think, but it's laying there, so that's cute. Give him a little tail on the back. We still have our arms, or the bear arms are not attached yet. And now let's put him to the side, or her. The arms there. Now we have our coffee mugs, and we're going to glue the polka dot ones onto the white ones. But before we glue them, we're going to put the whipped cream inside. So there is actually a slit right here when you cut it. I'm going to just slide the whipped cream in a little bit, and then we can glue the whole thing onto the white layer. Now let's take a look at our pocket. So when you die cut this pocket, these lines right here are embossed lines, so that creates the lines for folding, like score lines for folding. I went ahead and already used the pocket full clear stamp set, and I used this larger stitching, this stamp right here, and I stamped it directly between the embossed score lines, and I heat embossed it with the white embossing powder. I used Wow Peg Bright White and Super Fine. This stamp set also comes with the smaller stitched lines for the pockets for the medium pocket, so as you can see, and even for the smaller pocket. And it also has the lines that you can add. So I have a kind of a sample card here to show you. We also have the background stamp that gives that denim texture, and these roses are from the same stamp set as the texture. I'll link it in the video description if you need to take a look. So now I can go ahead and fold on the score lines and use my bond folder. And we can go ahead and glue our smaller layer on the inside, and as you can see, it fits right inside of the second line of the stitching. This pocket looks really good with just the stitching, but for this project I felt like we needed some pattern paper on the pocket, but I still wanted to have the stitching. So here you go. So I have both stitching and the pattern paper. Now let's take a look at the layers that we have for the card. We're going to grab one red, one gold, and this layer going to go onto the foam. I can go ahead and attach the foam to the layer right. On the white layer for the inside, I'm going to do my 1/8 of an inch embossing first. And now I can glue it onto the gold and onto the red, and then inside of my card. And I also already added the front, the one on the foam, I added it to the front of the card. Now back to our pocket. We are going to add score tape on all 4 flaps here. And this pocket actually fits the gift card. Well, the gift card, rather gift cards fits in this pocket. Let me grab one to show you. So you can use this pocket on the front, just like I have on this card, so that we can put the gift card inside like this. You can put it anywhere on your project, especially if you're making mini albums. That's really cute, or scrapbook pages. You can have a few of the pockets and you can put tags, or you can put notes in them with your journaling. So that's the size. I actually changed my mind on the color for this little label, so it's the same size, 1 1/4 by 1 1/2 scored and 3 1/4, but now we have it in red. And I'm going to use a sentiment from Bear Hugs clear stamp set, and this stamp set has quite a few sentiments that go with the bear, so it's like a companion set almost for the sentiments. So we have for my bear best friend, in fact, the card that we made yesterday, I went ahead and stamped it on the heel right here for my very best friend. I felt like it wasn't finished, and now I am completely happy with it. Then we have Bear Hugs enclosed. I love you more than I can bear. May your days be berry and bright. Let's chill. And right now we're going to use, for this project, I'm going to use the small one that has Stay Cozy. And I'm going to stamp with Versamark ink and emboss with the same white embossing powder. And I'm going to stamp on the bottom of this, on the bottom of the fold, kind of close to the fold. This. And then white embossing powder. I already have tape here that I already put on, so I'm going to remove this and put the label on. It's cute. And I'm going to trim. There's a little bit of it coming inside of the pocket. And I can glue this label closed. And I'll put more tape over it now. Before we attach the pocket to the card, I'm going to slide my bear in. And kind of see where the pocket goes. Then I'm going to keep the bear in, and I'm going to add glue to this side of the label right here. Then remove the backings from the sides, from the flaps of the pocket here. And just hold everything together and line it up. And here it goes. The reason I have the bear in the pocket right now is because even though the pocket will still have that much space in between, because we are using the flaps to glue it on, but still I want to be able to move the bear in and out freely. Now the fun part. Now we can add the coffee mug and the arms. And the arms are going to be on the outside like this. How cute is that? So I'm going to first shape the arms a little bit. So I'm just using my finger to roll it over so it has a little bit of a curve on both of them. So I'm just taking my time and just giving it a little bit of a roll. And then the way they're gonna go like on the bottom of the scarf here, and then she's going to hold this mug. So we can just leave the mug in place and then lift one arm at a time. I'm gonna put a little bit of the glue on each side and carefully position it so it's on the scarf and on the mug, kind of more towards the bottom of the scarf. And I'm gonna hold it just for a little bit because we want to make sure that this is attached securely. Slide our bear out, and then if we lift the mug just a tiny bit, she goes back in. So you can send the card like this, and then your recipient can pull the bear out. And what I was thinking when I was designing it, that it can be used as a bookmark. So you can put it in the pages. Like this. I know we have a lot of book lovers in our Lala & Crafts family, so I think that's a really cute idea for kids and adults or children for all ages. Cute, just so adorable. So this is the book. This is a product placement right here, you guys. So this is the book written by Eric, and I actually I was a part of the process as well, so I did some editing and my name is there somewhere in the acknowledgements. Let's get back to the card now. So the last thing on the front of the card that we're going to do, I just can't get over how adorable this is. So let's do the snowflake. Thinking we'll put snowflake here to finish this off. And for this snowflake, I'm going to pop it, make it a 3D. So I'm going to use pieces of foam on the inside here and layer the next size and then layer the smallest one. Look how pretty it is. This is actually, we designed it to be layered. So I really love how it looks layered. And then we can put another larger piece of foam here to put it onto our card. Right here next to the pocket. And then we can add a pearl maybe to the center. Cute, cute, cute. Now, this is the second day in a row I'm saying cute. Now let's finish the inside. So I have another set of the snowflakes. We have this little mug left. So I was thinking we'll cut this snowflake straight just right here and do it like partial. Kind of almost looks like doily there. And we can add, I like partial, kind of creates more interest, I think. So we can add more on the inside. Can even do top or the bottom. Maybe just one on this side. And let me see, we have a smaller one. I think I'll just do this. So you can arrange them to your liking. The links to all of the products that I used today to design and make this card are in the video description. And the measurements for the card as well. You'll find all there. So now our card is finished. So we have our little bear inside of the pocket, just tucked in nicely there. Of course, you can just glue the bear on the inside, so then you won't need to do the legs and parts like that. You won't need to cover the back. It would be really quick to make it, just to glue the layers onto the base of the card. But I thought it just creates a really nice option to pull it out. I can't stop playing with it, as you can see. The other thing that you can do with this, if you are not using it for the bookmark, you can also use it as a tag. You can punch the hole here somewhere in the hat and just do the string here. And you can use it as a tag, and you can also use it as a Christmas ornament. So that gives even more options. But that is it. That is our card for today. I hope you liked the tutorial. I hope you liked the card that we made. Don't forget to comment on the video for a chance to win one of 3 $50 gift certificates to our online store. Don't forget about the sale, 20% off with promo code 2021. It's valid until December 25th. And this is all for me for today. I'll see you back tomorrow for day 8. Bye for now. Much love.